The Mike Gallagher Show on Salem News Channel and the Salem Radio Network.
On the subject of Democrats, a brand new CNN poll out today shows that Democrats' favorability among Americans is at its lowest point in the history of CNN's polling back to 1992. Only 28% of Americans view the Democratic Party favorably.
In the ReliefFactor.com studios, here's Mike.
That was Jake Tapper from CNN. His conversation with Beto O'Rourke was probably, almost as significant as the Tulsi Gabbard reveal Friday night about the Russia collusion hoax. I love it when Democrats reveal themselves. I really do. I appreciate the honesty, the raw honesty of what the Democrats are about. It's not about truth. It's not about facts. It's not about the will of the people. Democrats aren't winning elections. Look at all the losses that they've racked up. And Beto O'Rourke knows about losing. He's like the Stacey Abrams of Texas. He runs all the time, he never wins. Stacey Abrams never wins. Hillary lost. Kamala lost. These guys are faced with a string of defeats, and it's all for them about getting back into power. And they don't care about the will of the people. They don't care that their ideas are failing. They'd rather bloviate about Stephen Colbert. Who gives a rat's rear end about Stephen Colbert? You know why they're trying to distract? Because they're losing. They're losing in the arena of ideas, of policies. Their policies don't work, and they know it. But I got to play this clip for you. I should have played it more often. But the Russia collusion story is such a hugely important story. But it goes hand in hand with what Beto O'Rourke was willing to admit to Jake Tapper in an interview on CNN. Check this out.
Gavin Newsom in California has talked about a redistricting in his state. I think it's time that we match fire with fire. I think Democrats in the past too often have been more concerned with being right than being in power. And we've seen Republicans only care about being in power regardless of what is right.
So you support the Newsom effort because California right now has an independent commission that does districts in as fair a way as possible, in nonpartisan way as possible. And you're saying Democrats should, even though you don't approve of it, Democrats should do it too.
We have to get serious. We have to be absolutely ruthless about getting back in power. So yes, in California, in Illinois, in New York, wherever we have the trifecta of power, we have to use that to its absolute extent.
Thank you, Beto O'Rourke, for saying what most Democrats are unwilling to say out loud. You guys are only about ruthless power. Ruthlessness in getting back into power. And they will do everything they can to get back into power next year. They will look, if these reports are correct, they used a phony Russia collusion story to try to stop the first Trump term. What do you think they'll do in the second Trump term? They'll do everything they can to impeach him. They'll impeach him every day of the week. We'll have a record amount of impeachments if these Democrats get in power in the House of Representatives. They don't even need the Senate. It won't even matter. They don't need a conviction. They're just going to want to throw whatever they can at him. And we better be up to the task. I think we are. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. I like our chances. I really do. I liked our chances heading into the 2024 election, and I was right. Charlie's in Indianapolis, 21 before the hour. Charlie, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. Hello.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm amazed at this bombshell story. How about you?
Yeah, well, I am amazed. I hope we see some action out of it. I'm almost 60 years old, so history is not looking good as far as thinking that something's going to be done. You know, we've heard all the things. The laptop, we heard about Hillary, everything she did with the emails, and we were told that she paid for the Russiagate. You know, Mike, I go back to JFK. They blew the brains out of a sitting president, and nobody went to jail for that.
I know. I know. Look,
I want to be optimistic, but I struggle with it.
We've been let down, but if you're going to go back to 1963, go back to 2016 or 2020, or go back for the last few years, look at what they have done to Republicans. Look at how many Republicans have had to pay the price. Look at how many lives have been destroyed by what the Democrats have done to them. Look,
I agree.
It can be done. Now the shoe has to be on the other foot, and in a way, not out of the ruthlessness that Beto O'Rourke describes, but out of a search for truth, out of a quest for facts. It can be done. It needs to be done. It must be done. Look, if this is true, Tulsi Gabbard is right. It was, in fact, a manufactured hoax that was done in order to commit a treasonous conspiracy. Tulsi Gabbard is absolutely correct. Here was Jesse Waters' take about it on Fox News Friday night.
We just got a peek inside Obama's black book, and it turns out Barack knew the Russia hoax was a hoax all along, but pushed it anyway to sabotage the Trump presidency. DNI Tulsi Gabbard declassifying pages and pages of documents, showing Obama's intel guys briefed him just weeks after the 2016 election that the Russians didn't actually sway the election. Quote, "We assessed that Russian and criminal actors did not impact the recent U.S. election results. Criminal activity also failed to reach the scale and sophistication necessary to change election outcomes." But Obama just couldn't accept that. So he and his staff instructed intel agencies to cook up new reports to support Russia collusion. Quote, "After the meetings, Clapper's executive assistant emailed intelligence community leaders, tasking them to create a new intelligence community assessment per the president's request that detailed the tools Moscow used and actions it took to influence the 2016 election. Tulsi Gabbard described what she found as a conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people. And she says the people involved should be prosecuted, and has made a criminal referral to the Department of Justice. We knew Hillary created the dossier, and now we have proof that Barack was calling the shots, and the documents to prove it."
Wow. It's huge. All of it is big. It's enormous, actually. I just got a text on the MyPillow text line. Mike, play that clip over and over. That's the truth coming out, what Beto O'Rourke said. They won't stop at anything until they get exactly what they want. Don't worry, we're going to play that clip a lot. You're going to hear a reminder of what the Democrats are really all about. Not truth, but power. Power. Power.